Thank you. Welcome everybody to 5 Animal Qi Gong, Wudang style. And this is the 5 elements. Also have to do with the 5 seasons as well. And we're working spring towards summer. So right now, spring is the wood element where everything is coming alive, right? The greens popping out. Actually, things have popped out and they are starting to go into summer, which is that process of really getting a lot green and going through growth. So both seasons, spring and summer, is about growth. But there is actually, with wood, there is actually like a struggle, right? They have to break through the ground. The seeds have to get enough energy. But once you get into summer, it is prolific, right? So things are much easier and there's lots more available, more abundant. So the energy of the 2 seasons are different. Same thing with the 2 elements, wood and fire, okay? So fire is the summer element. And it's the crane, and right now we're still working with the dragon, but we're also working with kidneys, which is winter, which is a water element. And then we're also working with the snake, which is the fall, which is also has to do with the lungs and the emotion of grief and sadness. So we have all those emotions and they all come up, and all these animals, you don't have to know the form. It's nice to know because then it can become a moving meditation. But in this class, we're mostly focusing on the dragon, and we're starting to introduce a little bit of the heart element, which is the crane. So go ahead and just relax, let your body, again, you're welcome to do this seated as well. But we do most of this class standing, but if you are seated, just please be aware, don't move your legs from a seated position because that will really tax to your back. So just, again, modify everything to fit your situation and fit whatever it is you're doing. So just bring yourselves in to your body. Feel your feet on the floor or inside your shoes or inside your socks, and feel your weight over your feet. And just energetically tap in beyond your feet and into the earth, beyond the floor, beyond the basement, if you have a basement, beyond the concrete or gravel, whatever it is, and just into the earth. And really, we've been digging in. Hopefully some of you have gardens and so forth, been digging in the dirt. So just get that sensation of playing in the dirt when it gets wet, when it's dry, and how much it sucks the moisture out of your hands if you're doing it barehanded, right? And just, again, just feel that texture and imagine that as you're connecting with the earth and deep into the earth as well, through rocks, and imagine you have roots. And then just relax. And take a breath and feel how that breath changes when you are really connected or with your imagination to earth, okay? And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and just gently tap right here, waking up the kidneys. This is a great thing to do first thing in the morning. Relax your shoulders, and then bring those hands up to the kidneys, and then down to the lungs, and center of the chest to the thymus gland, and you can do it over the lungs as well. And then I'm just doing it with fists because sometimes I use fingers, and today I'm just feeling like beating myself up with fists. Again, it's a loose fist. It's not, you're not pounding hard unless you enjoy that. I don't really enjoy that. And this might be hard, so I'm going to do my fingers and just gently tap on the stomach there. And notice how you usually do that. I usually scrunch up to do that, so remember to be expansive when you remember to do so. And then let's go up and over the ear as well. So really calming down our triple warmer. Take a breath, and then unroll your ears as well. And then just gently grabbing and pulling the ear right off the fascia. And again, you can massage from the down to the up. You can go up to the down, but just feel your ear and just gently unroll and just give your earlobes a tug because that represents head energy. All right. Feel how good that feels. And then let's go ahead and just get that energy across the body, or you can just march in place. And again, it's the opposite leg. A lot of times when we start marching, we have a tendency to go, so it's the opposite leg, or just tap across, because that will be easier, or tap across behind. You don't have to reach. I'm not reaching because it's too much effort. So just notice whatever that is, okay? And don't force yourself. Again, remember to do these movements slow with ease. That means no force, not contracting your body to get it there, but just with ease and effortlessness, and then do them small, okay? Don't do them as largely and as quickly as you usually do, but just really slow down. And talking about slowing down, let's go ahead and jiggle. I was in a hurry because I was working in the garden before the rain comes in. I was trying to get things done. And when I came into the house, I was running around trying to get things ready, and things were not set up properly. And all of a sudden, I was like, oh yes, slow down. Have you ever monitored or become aware of that? And just go ahead and shake your whole body, whichever way you want. Okay? Have you ever noticed that when you're in a hurry, like when you had little ones, right? Try to get them out of the house, they are, oh my gosh. But if you just slow down and not in a hurry, you get a lot more done in a lot less time. Even like trying to get dishes done. If you just pause and slow down, it's like, oh my God, why was I in such a hurry and I couldn't get things done? It's because when you're in a hurry, the energy is frenetic, right? So look at water, right? When water flows, but has so much force behind it, but it flows. It can go through rapids as well, but it's got force, even though it's flowing slowly, right? It erodes mountains, carves valleys, right? The Grand Canyon, right? So water is very powerful, but you can also use it when you slow down. You can carve a better path or easier path for you. All right. Let that go. Inhale up. So all the energies I just brought up, let's go ahead and pull that down. This is called pulling down heaven. This cleanses your energetic field as well. And you don't have to go all the way up if that hurts your shoulders. You can also do sinking the chi, which is just circling the arms into the chest and then lowering that. And then choose whichever one you want to go. Or midway. You don't have to go up, but you can go somewhere midway. And then pull the energy down. And just imagine that you are moving something and feel that there is some resistance to your hands moving down. All right, let's go ahead and let's do our Wayne Cook's posture. So again, if your balance is challenged, make sure you're holding on to something. You're gonna just cross one ankle. And again, notice how you're standing. Are you standing on weight evenly on both? Are you standing on one? Are you standing on the one that's crossed so that the back leg is, it doesn't matter. Again, just change your posture, okay? This is actually a Chinese dance form when you have the foot in the back as well, right? And they actually go all the way down. Okay, I'm not gonna do that because my knees have been complaining about working in the garden. So you're gonna uncross everything. Again, choose a different way to stand. Anytime you're standing a different way, you're actually using different muscles to hold your body upright in space. Again, not to discomfort, but if this is too effortful, switch. You can always find a position and, and find out, oh, do my hips go out? What am I doing to try to, and your body is very smart. You are very intelligent. It will always find the easiest way to hold your weight body, which means it's the laziest way, okay, with the least amount of weight. So if you want to do weight bearing exercises, you're going to have to, again, carry it through the structure of your body, the bones. And then go ahead and staple your fingers. That was the Wayne Cook's posture in a standing position. And then we're going to finish it up with the thumbs to the third eye and just gently go across. Then we're going to open up the crown too. And if your hair is like mine, clipped, you can just gently go over them. You don't have to go in, or you can just press in and don't move very much, right? Just a little bit, just to open up a little bit. And just feel that. Go ahead and zip up. So just bring the energy up like you're zipping up a zipper, and then lock that energy in. And then we're going to do the hook up. One middle finger inside the belly button and the other one in between the third eye. And again, just begin swiveling the hips, just moving. And just notice, you don't have to do the movements big. You don't have to do it small. You can do it any way you want. You can bend to feel your body and just move your body around. And just notice where the kinks are, where the restrictions are. We want to move your entire body, all the joints, everything, not every single time, but we want to do it through a variety of movements, okay? And as often as possible, because our arms often hang here, right? So we don't often do this, right? So this is why in the beginning, I warm up my arms, because we don't often swing our arms around. So I do these things to warm up my body, right? But to warm up the joints as well, because, and we don't get to do this, you know, I mean, even when you're walking, they're just kind of like very tiny movements. Every now and then, swing your arms, right? When you're walking, right? Or marching, right? So they're just good for your shoulders, for all your joints, and we want to move everything in a variety of patterns. And this is why Tai Chi and Qigong is so good for you, because we actually get to move your body as a whole system, but also all as much as possible. It's a whole body movement. Take a breath. Again, I talk a lot. So inhale up and let's pull all that energy down. Because I start your curiosity perhaps, and it's like, do I do that? What do I do? What am I feeling? What? So again, just let everything go. Pull that energy down. And all the worries and concerns, they are all part of you, but they don't have to come for this ride in the next hour, right? But if they're there, then they show up. Always just work with what shows up. Welcome whatever shows up, or push it out of the way. You always have infinite choice about what you want to do. All right, so just notice how your body feels. Getting the chi moving, and let's go ahead and warm up some of the joints. And again, I'm going to start with the hands, because I've been working my hands a lot, and my hands are really kind of tight. So I'm going to interlace my fingers, and I'm just going to start doing a figure 8 pattern. And you can do it faster, or you can do it slower, but I'm going to do it slow, and I'm going to do a figure 8 pattern around my body as I move my whole body. Again, if you hold the hips still, but just move the upper body part, feel how that feels. And then free the hips. How does that feel? And then slow it down and then reverse your figure 8 pattern. Again, hold the hips still. So you're just moving this. Can you slow it down so you can really feel the rotation? Relax your toes. Notice how your toes grip when we do things unnaturally, right? And then let's go ahead and stretch it out. Just stretch out the fingers. And you can bring it up if you want to, shoulders down. You can bend, okay, slightly. All right, or twist. Yeah, just waking up. We're just waking up the body, getting to know what our body is doing, and then let the shoulders go and let it be free. And then we're going to open up the joints, okay? So just go massage down the sides of the fingers and into the base joint, and really press into the base joint as well. Okay. And I find that there's a lot of energy that gets stuck right here at the base joint. So when you press in, please be gentle. But there is a lot of energy that gets trapped, thing with your thumbs as well. And then into the palms. So in between the fingers and the palms, massage those as well. And then this is a big point. This is a large intestine 4. So I like to use my edge of my hand and just rub it like that. But you can also just tap it, whichever way you want, or just massage it. You feel a lot of heat there. And just open up the hands and feel already what that fingers feel like. And just articulate your fingers. In fact, just go ahead and articulate them, right? Into a fist, right? And we used to do the hook here and then reverse, open up like a flower. Feel the difference between the two hands. If you want to spread your fingers really out and feel that, you don't have to. That might strain your wrists as well. You just do it softly. You don't have to do it big. But feel the difference as you open and close your hands. Like this hand that hasn't been open. This feels like, oh, this is so graceful and so easy. And this hand, not so easy, right? It feels like work. All right, go ahead and shake it off. And let's go ahead and open up the second hand. So again, I start with my pinky on this side. I'm going to start with the thumb. It doesn't matter. You can pick any finger to start with, okay? Breathe, relax your toes again, all right, if you're standing. And then go ahead in the palms, in between the fingers as well. This opens up the hands. and really concentrate on whatever, parts are just kind of tight for you. And then go ahead and shake it out. And again, just stretch them open and then close them. And then with the wrist closed, you want to really hold on to your index finger and then circle. Now release your index finger, let it be loose, and just feel the difference. When you hold on to that index finger and don't let it go, you actually feel more stretch, and then stretch the other way as well. This is great for your wrists. Okay, but don't do it too big and don't do it too long, especially, and if you hurt yourself, remember your hands are healing, so all you have to do is just rub and get the energies going. And same thing on the other side, and you can feel the heat from your hands as well. You're just getting that energy going. All right, so hopefully your arms feel very loose and very long as well, like long ropes, like you're almost ape-like, and how cool is that, right? So let's go ahead and let's open up the legs as well. Let's open up the limbs. So just rub down the sides of the legs, all right? And then either side of the knees. And then on the outside of the knee, just below it, there is the stomach 36 point. And then just massage that a little bit and all the way down, okay? And just feel that how that leg feels warmer than the other. And are you noticing that this leg feels, not only feels warmer, but it's also like it's woken up and feels the arms as well. It feels the warmth of the arm, perhaps, as well. All right, either side of the thighs, down to your kneecaps, sides of the knees, outside the knee, and just below is stomach 36, and then down the knees, down the legs, below the legs as well. And then just feel. Are you feeling hot? Perhaps, maybe from bending over, I don't know. And then just shake out your arms a little bit, shake out your legs a little bit, just feel how your joints feel, okay? And then let's go ahead and we already did some hip swivels. So our hips are sort of already kind of awake, and let's go ahead and open up the spine with our spinal cord breathing. So elbows out to the side. Again, not way out here, okay, not arching. Don't lose your structure. Keep your pelvis aligned over the center of your heels, center over here. So this is not flaring. The front of the ribs is even with the front of the pubic bone, and tuck your chin so you are aligned, and then go up, okay? And then just go ahead and round the spine. So you're sinking in like you're sitting against the edge of the table. Round the spine, tuck your chin, and hopefully, and keep the shoulder blades down if you can. They just think down, okay? Because we have a tendency to just come up here, so keep them down, shoulders down, and then just take a breath from this position. Feel that expansion into the back of your lungs, the lower part, and then release, and then inhale. And this time when you inhale, slowly arching up, opening up, lifting, but don't arch back, all right? Just open up and just feel how different that feels, chin tuck. And let's go ahead and do it again. Let's exhale. And notice where you start the exhale. And then just take another breath here. Can you feel that breath is already expanding just from your slowness of movement? Inhale. Hopefully you've exhaled in between. And then go ahead and shake it out. And just, again, just now notice how your body's connected, right? And let's go ahead and open up the neck. So turning from just from the base of the neck, turn your head from the base of the neck. So the neck is turning the head. Again, tuck the chin. So don't lead with the chin. Tuck the chin. And just note, again, don't force yourself. Go to the diagonal that's comfortable. Don't go all the way, right? And then just notice how that feels. And then go ahead and allow the shoulders to turn, but keep the hips steady. And notice you have to contract, right? You have to feel that, right? So let the hips go. And now the knees and the legs and the feet are shifting weight, right? Relax the belly, breathe, keep breathing. And notice, and keep turning the head now, and how much easier it is to look behind you, right? Tuck the chin. Again, we have a tendency to look behind us. We have a tendency to lead. All right, tuck the chin, and then slowly come back and notice which part wants to start. Sometimes it's the head, sometimes it's the hips. Just notice which part starts you. okay? And now already notice there's a difference between one side of your body versus the other, just from that rotation, right? So let's go ahead and from the base of the neck again, let's look the other direction. Tuck the chin again. Again, weight back over your heels. With your eyes, if there's windows around, you can look further beyond. All right, and then let the shoulders go. And I already realized my shoulders already went because it was turning. And then, so shoulders go, but keep the hips in place, right? So notice how far you can go. And then go ahead and release the hips. And look, notice the legs are shifting weight and the knees. And your feet are even shifting positions if you're not wearing shoes, right? Again, tuck the chin. Because you notice, everybody, including me, I tend to lead with my chin. I'm trying to get there, right? I'm trying to arrive, right? So tuck the chin, keep alignment. Alignment is very important. Relax the body. And the moment you relax, all of a sudden you have more space to turn. Isn't that interesting, right? So you can actually, through relaxation, come back and notice which part comes back first, right? Sometimes the hips, sometimes the shoulders, sometimes the head. Feel your body. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to just do a stand a little bit wider and then shift your weight and turn the waist and let the arms go. And just feel how this movement feels. Your arms feel long, your legs feel long, your spine feels long, perhaps. Again, if it doesn't, don't worry. Tuck your chin again. Notice we always, right? It's just a habit. Nothing wrong with it, but the more you catch yourself, the more you are weight bearing because your center, you're bringing your weight back over your feet and your bone structure, strengthening your bones. Even that little movement, is that interesting? And it'll help with the spine and neck pain as well. Go ahead and come back to a neutral position, walk the feet back in. Hopefully you have a lot more space because we opened up the joints and we opened up our chi, our life force, all right? So just move around a little bit. Just feel how your body feels. Again, stand. Feet slightly turned in. Weight over the center of your heels. Relax. Tuck your chin. All right. And now, again, use your imagination as we did in the beginning. Bring your everything about you into you and then down through your feet on the floor. And notice your toes are more relaxed. Your feet may be more expansive if you're not inside shoes. And going down through the floor again, into the earth. And again, get that sensation of the earth, of working in the garden, the texture of the different textures of the earth, going in through the earth. And this time, is it clearer? Can you feel the roots going around rocks and gems and soil and, different things and gravel, whatever it is, can you feel? Or if your imagination is like, oh, I don't notice any difference. Just notice what is the same, right? Are you more relaxed? Is it easier to do that little exercise? Do you feel more connected to Earth? Take a breath. All right. So we're going to begin with a dragon today because it's the wood element. And remember, it's all about anger. So let's go ahead and let's do that little exercise called blow out the venom. This is from Eden Energy Medicine Programs. All right. So you're going to stand a little bit further apart and think about something that irritates you, frustrates you, or makes you, I'm sorry, I laugh about everything. I'm sorry, I don't mean to make light of things, but just, if you can't think of anything, just go with it, all right? We're just moving a lot of energy anyways, all right? So inhale up, bring the energy up, palms to the back, grab monkey bars, like from the back, and then pull on it, yank it, and blow it out. Blow out the venom, all right? Inhale up, grab it, blow it out. And this third time, inhale up, just slowly come down. Do it in slow motion. Feel your weight sinking in. Relax the thighs. Release. And then we're going to do the 3 thumbs. This helps to keep energy moving, right? Center of the chest and right here at the sides of the rib cage, underneath your armpit. All right. So hopefully that gives you more clarity. There's more whooshing and available, or more energy can circulate. So just Notice whatever it is you notice, all right? So wider stance, we're gonna do the coiling of the dragon. So we're going to go ahead and start with one side, palm facing up, and you're going to do kind of like a bicep curl, but you're sort of sitting, this is ma bu, horse stance, right? You're sitting against the edge of the table. Again, your knees are not coming forward, they're staying right over, and you're just sitting a little bit, okay? But be careful that you're not doing this as well, all right? So this is vertical, you're just squatting down a little bit, and the knees, you know, it might be hard to stay over the center of the heel, so maybe the center of the foot, but try not to go over the toes, okay? Neutral, relax, and then just go ahead and curl, bicep curl in, and slide your butt over towards it, and then dip the hand, and then slide away from it, and turn away from it at the same time, and look away. And imagine, remember when that little exercise where you looked away, right? So where do you turn? Where do you start? So we're going to start sliding back and keep that hand right there so it can stretch the side of the arm and also right into wherever you're tight, you're going to feel that. If somebody's holding your hand right there and you're turning into it, and then until you can't, and then you rotate it, right? So inhale here, dip the hand, curl the hand down, look away, and again, how do you look away? Where are your hips? How do you do alignment, right? Again, do whatever works for you, but make it as easy as possible. All right. Again, inhale, exhale. Again, you just keep going. And as I'm talking, you can just keep going. I just want to feel this movement. I'm going to try to align my body, right? And then go ahead and shake it off. And just notice how that arm feels compared to this arm, right? A little different. All right, other side. As you do your bicep curl, slide your seat towards it, so your bum along the bench, and then dip down and slide away from it, and turn away from it as well. Do you turn differently on this side than the other? I do. And again, everybody does. Again, try to hold that hand like somebody's holding it as you slide back and turn towards it, all right? And notice that at some point you can't turn anymore because that hand is being held that way, and feel the stretch on this side, how different that feels, and then turn the hand. At the very last minute, inhale, slide away, turn away. And does the arm feel different, and does the curl feel different? Tuck the chin, way back in your center of your heels if you can without compromising any other part of your body, all right? Go ahead and shake that off a little bit. If you need to shake off your legs, go ahead and shake that off as well. And let's combine them, starting with this side. So this side is down here. So bring that, slide it towards it, and feel the twist. Again, keep your chin tucked. Slow it down. Feel the twist of this hand, the back hand. Slow it down. Relax the hand if you can. Relax the shoulders. Notice how much effort you're trying to do this with. So just soften and relax. And notice how that changes. So it flows a little bit more. And all of a sudden you're noticing, again, it's not dipping down. You're just sliding your bottom across the bench. But that coiling, right, sort of wants your hips to dip down. And you can, if you want to, but try to keep it as level as you can. All right, so let's go ahead and relax. And you can also do that seated as well. All these movements, arm movements as well. And then we're going to practice the snake stepping, right? So we have to do it both ways, but we're going to do it the way that we have been doing it. All right, so step away from me a little bit so you have space. We're going to take 2 steps, bakwa steps, okay? And then we're going to take a step to the corner, all right? So just the steps. We're facing, 90 degrees from the camera. We're going to go ahead, the leg closest to me. You're going to step out with it. Again, turning from the upper leg, not from the lower shank, right? From the calves, because you can do that as well, and that can bugger up your knee, okay, or create pain. So as a stick, right? So you can place it here, wherever is comfortable for you, all right? And then as you come forward, you can turn a little bit more, right? Place that foot, all right? And then go ahead and bring this leg around and wherever it wants to go. Again, not just the foot, but that entire leg. So you can just hold on to it if you want to. And then step to the corner. So bring this back leg and step to the corner. Bow and arrow stance. So the front leg is bent. Back leg is straight but not locked. Okay? And then we're going to go ahead and see this, the dragon, right? So let's practice the dragon. Again, if you are leaning forward, make sure it's a straight line. You're not leaning from, you don't have a bend here in the hip. It's a straight line and it's a straight angle up. Or you can just sit upright and it's easier that way so you don't strain, so that you're in a better posture. But you gotta go towards the hand a little bit, all right? And so that takes the weight off the back leg and you can just pivot the back leg and then turn. So now you are coiled and you're ready to go on the other direction. So drop the hands, all right? I'm gonna come back a little bit. And again, it's the back leg that comes forward and it turns out from the upper thigh. Same thing here, turns out from the upper thigh and then back leg goes to the corner. Okay? And then again, you're in that position. You're going to go ahead and lean forward a little bit as you drop this hand. Come back. And you are at the dragon space again. Okay? So now we're going to add the arms. So you're going to go ahead and bring this leg out, right? And this hand is just going to come sweeping up underneath this hand and it's going to swing out as well. So same leg and arm goes out. And then bring the hand back. So you're rotating, holding, I don't know, a cylinder or some sort. This leg goes out and this arm goes out. Okay? And then go ahead and cup again. And then this hand goes out like so. All right? And the dragon. Pivoting. All right? Coiling. Same thing. Bring the back leg, step it out. Same arm goes out to the side. Pull the other arm over here. And then just last one up to the corner. And then coil to turn. Okay? Step. Step towards me and then to the corner. Cross your arms. And right here. Coil. Turn. So back leg forward and out. Walking away from me now. And then to the corner. Cross your arms. Out to the corner. Okay? Good job. All right. So that is a little bit of the dragon. Again, it's about the wood element. And let's go ahead and let's work on our kidneys, which is about fear, right? And kidneys is the water element. Water element is, again, talking about water and how smooth. So it's about flow as well, okay? And we're just going to do the beginning form of the tortoise, turtle, tortoise. Okay, it's actually the tortoise, but it can be called either one. All right, we're going to draw the energy up. So if you have never done this, don't worry, just follow along as best you can. Draw the energy into the dantian. So we're just connecting from the earth to the lower dantian. And then we're going to go ahead and swing the arms out, and we're just gathering the chi and bring it in to the dantian. And we do this 3 times. So this is what we do in most of the forms in the beginning. We just gather chi into the dantian. So kind of like charging your battery before we move it, right? So you have energy to charge the battery. And then just go ahead and draw the energy up. And then just send the arms out. So if you're pushing something away from you with the back of the hand or back of the wrists, okay? So you're hugging the sun or a bigger ball, relax the shoulders. Go ahead and circle the hands around, palms up. And now I'm gonna push the palms up towards the sky, stretching. So stretching, this creates space in the kidneys. And then articulating your fingers. I'm just lowering myself so you can see my fingers keep standing, all right? And then draw the energy down. Again, loose fist, not tight. Bend the hips, all right? Bring the hands down and across the waist to the back. And again, only where it's comfortable for you, right? Kidneys are right here. And then pull the energy out and then lower the arms, back of the hands towards each other. Draw the energy up from the bottom of the feet, up the inside. This is where kidney meridian travels, right to here, right? So now we're going to do this again, and this time we're just going to go ahead and push the hands up and bring the feet in a little bit. And now we're going to really stretch. We stretch a little bit in the first, shoulders down. So your shoulders are not by your ears. Shoulders are down in a way, so you have space, okay? And stretching up, and you can go up to the balls of your feet if you want to, all right? To really stretch. Fingertips to the sky, relax, keep relaxing the shoulders, shoulder blades down. And go ahead and bring the energy down now. Just pull the energy down. And then just go ahead and step up to the heel, to the front, okay? About hip width apart, and the hand in front, like you're on a table here, and then this hand out, maybe in front of the shoulder. I like to take it out so far, but really it should be right here, so it's both visible. And now, keeping the toe pointed straight up, you're going to turn without letting that foot go out. So this is what creates a little twist and squeeze of your kidneys. And if you have room, step, but if you don't, just switch feet. I'm just going to switch feet so you can keep seeing my feet, all right? So it switches the hands, and then you're going to turn, right? So just keep the body in front of you. So this is tortoise walking, switch the hands, and then go ahead and turn. So this time I'm going to walk. So you can see what I'm doing for walking. Just step straight through. Again, keep that toe pointed straight up so that you're actually creating that twist in your body. All right, and then just shift your weight over that. I'm going to come back. And then go ahead and sink the chi. So that's a tortoise that really helps with opening up the kidneys. And you can just rub your kidneys and just notice how much warmer they are back there, and how much more energy you have as well in your hands too. And then anywhere that you overworked yourself, maybe the legs, just go ahead and rub any part that you feel like rubbing, all right? And just rub the belly as well, okay? So the next one we're gonna do is we're gonna go into summer, okay? So I'm hopping around. Summer is about the heart meridian, but we're going to actually work with the pericardium meridian, which supports the heart meridian. The heart meridian actually goes from the armpit, underneath the arm, and off the inside of the pinky, all right? So all you're going to do is you're just going to go ahead and just come off. So right here, underneath, and then wrap around 3 times. This is one meridian we don't flush out, we don't trace backwards. Same thing on this side. 3 times. Again, really feel what it feels like on your body to do that, okay? And then the pericardium meridian runs from the side of the breast off the middle finger, but we're going to flush it out first. So you're going to use the collarbone point, which we're going to use so you're going to place that, and you're going to trace with the palm, and then off the side of the breast, we're going to flush that. And then 3 times from the side of the breast and off the middle finger, okay? 3 times. Okay, and again, just notice how that feels compared, how that middle finger feels with the other fingers, but also with the other hand as well. And just notice maybe the thumb and the pinky and the middle finger feels very different hanging than this arm, right? We haven't really, warmed up this arm yet. So again, we're going to flush. So you're going to bring the collarbone point to the middle finger of this hand. You're going to trace it with the palm in front of the shoulder, and then off the side of the breast, and then from the side of the breast and off the middle finger 3 times. This will help with your circulation as well, all right? So now hopefully your middle finger, and notice which fingers are feeling very much alive, right? Very different, okay? So we're gonna just do a little bit of the crane. So the beginning of the crane, again, we're just talking. And just notice how alive your hands feel, how big they feel, especially the middle finger. Maybe the thumbs are waking up. Just notice which fingers are waking up. Again, 3 times, inhale. Just, again, just soften your body and just notice. This repetitiveness, it's like, oh, this is so boring. But just notice what is different. What's changed? Are your toes more relaxed? All right, so what you're going to do now is you're going to stimulate the pericardium. You're going to take your left hand, which is my right. You're going to go ahead and just almost touch the middle of the palm. And you're just going to draw that energy out as you open and inhale. And as you come back, it's like you're poking the bear. How's that? And can you feel that energy? Like when your hands come in with that middle finger, like you're driving that middle finger in, can you feel the energy being driven, like out that middle finger and maybe out the thumb, or maybe out the pinky finger, or maybe out another different finger that I didn't pay attention to, right? So again, open, inhale, exhale, bring that finger in. So like you're poking, and then switch. So now the other finger's poking. Inhale, relax the shoulders. Again, you don't have to go wide. You can go small. If you want to go wide, you may. But again, going wide doesn't mean you're going to do this. You keep the spine neutral. Relax the belly. When you come back in, poking the bear, poking the middle of the palm. One last time. Okay. So with the crane, we're going to go ahead and just bring the hands down. All right. And we're going to step to the corner. Okay. I'm going to step back a little bit so you can see my feet. So we're going to step to the corner. You're going to circle the hands around. Remember, there's a belt flow here. You're going to go ahead and circle the hands. Shift your way forward to a bow and arrow stance, and then fly. So again, you're not leaning forward, you're not bent here, it's a straight spine, but if that hurts or that's too much effort, or you feel like your knee wants to come beyond the foot, then just come back, center yourself, shoulders over the hips, and just fly. But if you can reach, again, don't lower your head, nice straight, right to the top of your head, down through your tailbone, or down through the back of the leg, back of the heel. Relax the back, soften, and then come back. Can you feel those middle fingers? Because we've activated them. Right, and then circle here, right, and then step out to the corner. Crane flies, spreads its wings. What are you noticing? Where do you start the movement, right? So let's go ahead and add a little movement. We're going to go ahead and add frolicking. So the same side arm and leg comes up, right? And then you're going to open the gate, step out to the corner, place the heel, circle the hands again around the belt flow. Open up the belt flow, and then spreading its wings. Again, feel where you would like, what's most comfortable, where it's the least amount of work, least amount of, relax your toes. And your toes might be an indicator of that. Again, other side, just bring it straight up as you bring the hands up. So crane frolics with water. Open up the gate, step out, and then circle the hands, and breathe. So that is elements of the crane. Frolicking in water, open the gate, step out, circle the hands, shift your way forward a little bit, go in arrow stance, relax the back, relax, soften everything. Open the gate, step out, circle around the belt flow. All righty. That is the crane. And notice how energized your middle finger feels, and maybe your pinky. But this one, can you feel that you're actually stretching the heart meridian? You're actually opening up, right? You're opening up. So imagine stretching through that, but not stretching in a relaxed manner. Stretching, we think, stretching, right? No, it's a soft opening, right? We're just creating space in a very gentle manner. All right. Rub your back if you have overworked that a little bit. And now we're going to go ahead and let's work on the snake, which is about the lungs. And let's go ahead and work the lungs a little bit. So just rub right underneath the collarbone points And if you want to, you can actually form the butterfly, which is interlacing your fingers, palms facing you. And then you can just go ahead and just rub underneath the collarbone points, and that will help to activate. You can even holding on, and then just tap, working those points. Or you can just cross your hands and do that if you don't like the butterfly. I don't particularly like the butterfly. It's a cool way to remember to do that. Because then it's just in the right place perfectly. But then my thumbs are usually overworked, so I don't particularly like that one. And we're going to go ahead and flesh out the lung meridian. So you can go ahead and take, again, the collarbone point on top of the thumb. You're going to trace it up over the shoulder in front of the lungs, and you got to grab that energy and pull it out and throw it out. All right, 3 times. So now we're going to strengthen the lung meridian, working with the snake. And the lungs are so important, right? I'm activating this point just because I can. And then go ahead and from the collarbone point, using the middle of the palm, drag that energy out, and then 3 times. You can't live very long without breathing. You know, you can live days without water or food, but lungs, you know, minutes, right? So lungs are very important for life, and the breath actually invigorates you as well, right? Or enlivens you. All right, so now that, can you feel your thumbs? Can you feel your middle fingers? How about your pinky? Pinky, not so much, but usually the middle finger and the thumbs feel more activated because we use those a lot more. It's more familiar in our brain. Just because we activated the heart meridian doesn't mean that we can't feel it, doesn't mean that it hasn't been activated. It has. It's just that our awareness is not so in tune because we use these fingers. There's more connections, that's all. All right, so the snake. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and begin the snake. Again, just follow along best you can. I am mirroring you, so I'm just doing, you know, in reverse, in mirror image of what the snake form is. So go ahead and draw the energy up again from the earth and really, really connect down. And did you get that image when I say connect down to the earth, right? Did you get that image of seeing right there, the roots going down into the earth? Again, 3 times. Notice how light your arms feel. Notice how easily they move down. We've activated 3 meridians in your arms. And really, the Chinese believe that there is only 1 meridian, and it just services at these other points, and we label them because they do support those organs, right? All right, go ahead and bring your left hand over right. So I'm going to hold my right hand over my left as your left hand over right. And then you're just going to go ahead and rotate the ball. And how do you rotate? Right? So just notice. And then just brush down the thumb side of the arm and push out as you bring this palm in front. And look that way. Again, just where do you want your head? There's no right or wrong. Bring this hand over this here. Okay? And now go ahead and turn heaven over earth again. And then brush out on this side. Okay? And this time, you're just going to go ahead and just bring that hand underneath. You're going to circle again. And then you're going to brush out. But this hand now comes up to the side of your ear or the side of your head. This hand still pushes out. Relax. Again, don't arch. Okay? So if you want to move the arms back to really open up your chest, okay, keep the shoulder blades relaxed. You can still keep a neutral spine. All right? And then go ahead and just come back and oops. And now the other side. So that is the beginning form. Relax your toes of the snake. All right? And then just go ahead and turn. This hand comes forward, and we're just going to go ahead and we're going to take side steps, 4 side steps. Circle, circle, step out to the side, but not to the side. This is kind of to the diagonal, but not you know, to the diagonal out front, but diagonal to the side, okay? And then as you do that, you're going to go ahead and bring this hand up, palms facing up, and this hand comes right back here, and then this hand turns the last minute, okay? So this is kind of like a sideways bow and arrow stance, okay? And then step towards me, bring that foot in, drop this hand, circle again 2 times. Again, notice how are you moving the hand, right? Because you should turn your dantian, your lower belly, to do that. And then step out to the side. I'm going to come back a little bit so you can see what my feet are doing, right? This hand is down, right? And then you're going to shift your weight forward. And this hand comes up here. This hand's going to come, so they're going to cross right here. Again, notice your posture. Notice what you're striving to do. Always centered, relaxed, okay? Weight's mostly here, but there's still a little weight in there, all right? So drop this hand, bring this foot in, breathe, circle, step out to the side or the corner, side corner, and then go ahead and bring this hand in and rotate. And just notice, what do you have to do to get, centered? Notice that you try to reach. So this is number 4. We're just going to do 4. Step out to the side. So do you feel like you've got the form a little bit better on the 4th try? Absolutely. Usually that's how it works. All right. Go ahead and just close. Sinking the chi. And feel how light your arms feel as well. And all the way back down. So hopefully you feel a little bit warmer. Hopefully things are changing. We're going to go ahead and we're going to do our little eye exercise. And then we're going to just, let's do the snake form because it is still a little bit of spring left, right? And let's just do I'm going to challenge you. We're going to do the snake form the other way, okay? So now you got to face the other direction, and we'll review this. Don't worry, okay? So again, the leg that's faced closest to me, you're going to go ahead and step that out, right? And again, wherever you place your foot, doesn't matter, okay? So again, turning from the upper thigh, so don't turn that foot out. It's turning with that leg. And then if you want to keep turning as you're shifting it, you may, all right? You don't have to. And then this leg comes out. Again, it doesn't have to be in line. It's dangerous to be in line and should be out a little bit so you're always on rail so that you're a little bit stable. Again, from the top of the leg. And then this time you're going to step to the corner. This corner. Cool, right? And now you're going to coil. So bring this arm, same side arm, leg up, coil, getting ready, right? So go ahead and bring this hand in, right? And this hand dips down and then just pivot and turn. And now you are here. And guess what? Back leg comes across, right? So cross the arms, step out, right? Same side leg and arm goes out. Cross the arms, out this way. And then guess what? To the opposite corner. Okay? If you're following me, you're doing great. Again, coil in to turn direction, change direction. So now you're facing the other corner, right? And now back leg comes forward, cross the arms, step, 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 coil. So now you're facing the other corner again. Back leg comes forward, cross the arms, step. So you're walking away from me, and now to the corner. And if you're flubbing up, no worries. Okay, just feel all the tension in your body and relax. Back leg comes forward, cross the arms, step, step, to the corner. I'm going to say you did very well because if you attempted this with me, you are doing great. All right, that is part of the snake. Inhale. Part of the dragon, not the snake. Oh, my apologies. All right, and then let's just go ahead and just so that we don't lose it, we're adding on to the crane. So let's go ahead and do the crane, not the warm-up parts, but just starting with this leg. So, all right, and think about the middle fingers. So go ahead and pick up the water as if you're gonna splash it, right? Open the gate, step out, and then open and fly. Again, keep your form small, okay? So it's less effort. Come back, or you can shift your way forward, and you can shift your way forward and do this as well. So you can step. So this leg up, out to the corner, step out. I'm going to step back. Let's do 2 more. Frolic in the water. Step out. Spread your wings, opening up the heart meridian. Frolic in the water. Open the gate, step out. Relax, soften. You can't do this wrong. You can only do it as you know it, right? Come back. Feel your middle fingers, feel your pinky fingers, feel your thumbs, or those sides of the arms that you notice, and go ahead and shake it off, all right? We're gonna go ahead and do our eye exercises, so grab a chair if you have one. And then I'm gonna come closer to you so you can see me. And we're going to just work on our eyes because we have so much screen time nowadays because we're home more. So just feel your body and notice what feels different. And then go ahead and activate the kidney ending point, kidney meridian, because that kidney energy will come right up into the eyes. We're going to palm the eyes and feel how hot they are now, because we really work with what? The heart meridian and the pericardium meridian, which this is the pericardium meridian, very powerful. And bring those hot palms over your eyes. And you can rest behind your chair as well. Rest your palms or elbows on top of your chest. Squeeze, gently squeeze. The thumbs, because that changes the intraocular pressure of your eyes. Again, just squeeze in for 1 second and then release for 3. And breathe. And feel how hot your palms continue to be. We really work with the heart and pericardium meridian. And it's amazing when you get those energies flows through your hands. And we also work with the lungs, so a lot of energy flows through your hands. And my palms are just so hot to palm my eyes. It's almost like instant heat. It's really cool. And then go ahead and really squeeze the inner corner of the eyebrows, because that's the bladder meridian, the start of the bladder meridian. And that is one point that is usually, the bladder meridian actually regulates your nervous system. So very good for your nervous system. And then gently pluck the eyelids off the eyeballs. This breaks up the spindle cells in the muscle fibers of your eyelids. Yes, you have muscles in your eyelids. And then go ahead and gently pluck underneath. There's lymphatic system down here. There's muscles there too, but much less than when you blink, it's like mostly we're moving the upper eyelid. There's muscles down here too, but more lymphatics as well. And then just go ahead and circle your eyes. And then let your body flow with your eyes. You can circle, I'm doing figure 8. So just notice, all right? And then go ahead and take one finger and just gently tap over the eyeball, and then same thing on the other side. And then go ahead and take your middle finger and just gently tap in between the eyebrows and take a breath and lock in all that goodness that you created for yourself. Feel how good your body feels, how loose, fluid. And notice if you move in those same postures, same movements as you did before, that you actually, they're gone or they're different, right? I feel much looser and much more fluid. So it's amazing. So go ahead and put the sun and the moon together. And then take a bow, closing the session. Thank you all very much for being here. And I hope that you continue to feel great for the next few hours, actually for the rest of your life, not just but just notice what changes it creates in the next 2 or 3 hours, because your body notices, your brain notices differences, okay? All right, so thank you.